Sitz Angus Ranch got its start in 1923. From there we have stuck with it through the test of time.
Sitz Angus Ranch is a family operation. It has been for about 90 years. You come up here, you go camping, you go fishing, or come to work cows and do some of both, but it's a good family life.
Just being able to have my family with me all the time, I mean, that's really extremely important to me.
I couldn't ask for a better way to raise my boys than to wake up in the morning and saddle up and go ride through the country and take care of the cattle with my boys.
Ranching in Montana, I don't know where else you'd ranch. We wake up to beautiful mountains and wildlife, and scenery is phenomenal, and it has been awesome given the opportunity to grow up where we do. It's cattleman's heaven.
I think we do a great job of caring for the land. This country up here is like our pastures. We rest one every year, and they're in a rotational grazing system where we change the season of use every year. I would put our summer country up against anything as far as being taken care of and as far as productivity. I think the Forest Service that we work with and the ranchers before us have taken a good care of it, and we're trying to do the same thing. We run in a lot of the same terrain as our customers. We summer up here in the high mountains. They don't get any extra care. They got to travel 6, 8, 10 miles to get up into these hills, and they got to travel all summer kind of on their own, and we expect them to do it. We winter our cows out as long as we possibly can before we feed them, and we expect that cow to bring in a calf.
We're not afraid to let them dig through a little snow to find some grass.
Whatever Mother Nature provides up here is what they get.
In this kind of country, it weeds out any of the weak ones. You know, they're just tough cattle.
What they're doing more than anything is taking a balanced approach at a breeding philosophy. I mean, we're not out there selecting for one single trait. I mean, our whole focus is to produce cattle that are profitable in every segment.
I want the wow factor with the phenotype of the animal along with the numbers.
Well, I think that they're well-rounded cattle that are very practical and being used in a lot of other programs across the country because of that.
Early on, Sitz Angus Ranch has been at the front of whether it was performance testing, taking birth weights, weaning weights, yearling weights, evaluating cow production, to ultrasound. This year, all of our bred heifers will be genomically tested. Most of our bulls will be genomically tested. From the way that we run these cattle to the data that we combine, I hope it goes into being able to make my customers' cattle better to achieve their goals. That relationship that we have with our customers is extremely important to me. I mean, I want to be able to call them by first name.
I think that, people who bought cattle over the years from us understand, I think, that we're trying to do as good a job and find the right bulls, and I think they rely on us to keep them progressing in their cow herd, and we strive to do as good a job as we can.